This could very well be the most random day of our Canadian Rockies trip so far. Kangaroos in Canada.
Wow.
Honey wine, a cider flight at 2 p.m. We planned it all, and it was chaotic in the best way possible. Welcome to our 5th day in BC, and what is perhaps the perfect day in Kelowna. Hello and good morning. We've woken up in Kelowna in this lovely motel room. We arrived here yesterday from Revelstoke. The weather is absolutely glorious and we have quite a few things we want to get done today. We've had the breakfast, let's just say it was below average. Not good at all. So we're probably going to go for second breakfast and then crack on with the list of things we've got to do today. We're just going to see how much we can get done. There's so much we want to do. Definitely don't have enough time. The weather looks gorgeous and I really want to go and float on the lake at the end of the day. So there's a lot to get done before then.
I want to taste some wine.
And I want to see a kangaroo.
Let's go do it.
See if we can get it all done.
It's 9:30. Let's see what we can get done.
Okay, so our first stop of the day is going down to go and see Lake Kelowna Lake. We haven't actually seen it yet. We went on a bit of a pub crawl last night, got very, very close, but never actually saw it. We drank too much beer. So we're going down there now. Brenna says there's like a little bit of a boardwalk thing we can walk on, and you all know how I feel about boardwalk. So yeah, we're heading down there now. The weather is absolutely stunning, and I'm excited to just get out there and have a little wander around. Honestly, it's so nice and warm, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet, so let's go see.
We're also only 6 minutes away. So we found parking really easy, but it's a 30-minute maximum. It costs us 75 cents to park, but we only have 30 minutes, but we're just going to walk around quickly, so it's not too much of an issue. I just wanted to see it, really.
Am I an old timer? Sun's out and I'm on an early morning stroll, and I'm loving it. I feel like I need a cappuccino or something fancy.
Oh yeah.
Hold the sprinkles. It's absolutely stunning around here. What a beautiful, peaceful little place this is. Such a good place for a little early morning walk. Genuinely doesn't feel like we're in Canada. It feels like I'm somewhere else. It feels like I'm in Europe or something. Like in Italy. Look how green the grass is too. They definitely got sprinklings around here, haven't they? Freshly cut too.
We were actually in this area last night and we were going to go to King Taps, but we ended up going to a different place and we watched the sunset over the boats. Very, very nice. I don't know why I'm very, very nice.
Ooh. Now the next stop for today is a Kangaroo Farm. Need I say more? There's also a porcupine called Priscilla there. I'm excited to see her. It's $20 each. Let's go. It's a 25-minute drive from here. We've arrived at stop number 2 of the day. We are at Kangaroo Creek Farm. It's about 25 minutes from the downtown area of Kelowna, and it's $20 each, and I think we get to pet kangaroos. It's really busy, and I'm excited. It's a Tuesday, and the car park is like half full. Let's go.
What's a wallaby? Well, I guess that answers my question.
I am so unbelievably excited about this. I shouldn't be as a 31-year-old woman, but there's face painting over here. Should I get it done? Kangaroos are this way, by the way.
So we just walked in. Man gave us some treats for the kangaroos. We only have to pet them on the back and we feed them one leaf at a time.
Don't run!
God, he's so soft. It's like a big cushion.
This is so much fun. Got a thing with all these leaves on, you get to feed them. We also got to see a little Joey peep out of the pouch, and the man who works here said it's really rare and he hasn't even seen it yet, so that's a special moment. And there was a cute little baby over there who's only been out of the pouch a couple of weeks. Also adorable. This is only section 1. There's so many more animals to see. I hope I get more food.
I'm having a great day.
This might be for children.
I don't care.
No,
It's a great day.
there's definitely some adults here.
We've also got some leaves to feed them. They're just so like docile and it's just so cute.
So to answer Brenna's question from earlier, the difference between a wallaby and a kangaroo is this. That one there's a wallaby, and this fine gentleman with that lovely relaxed position is a kangaroo. Anyway, once we finished touching them, which was so much fun, we moved on to the goats. This was the bit I was most excited for, and look how cute they are. They were basically giant dogs. They liked being petted, and as soon as you didn't pet them, they came over and like leant on your leg like, give me more neck scratches. So of course we obliged. Look at them. That one there was our favourite. He's so cute.
Now we're going to the other side where there's a porcupine, parrots, reptiles, giant rabbits, pigs, and emus.
And capybaras.
And a capybara. Yeah,
They're like, you'll like them.
okay, I'll like them.
I can indeed confirm that I was right and Brenna did really enjoy the capybaras. When we went in, we were given a little snack to feed them, so that was nice. And they were very interesting to stroke. They had very thick, coarse, wiry hair, but look how cute they are. Again, basically another like dog. Very domesticated. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but adorable. And they also really enjoyed red pepper. I'm pretty sure we were given some other food and they didn't really like that, so I'm glad we were given red pepper because they actually enjoyed eating that. Look at them, just sunning in the sun. Cute. They roll around in the sand to like use it as sun lotion, which is quite an interesting fact. Then I got to hold this cute little sugar glider. And no, that's not me saying hello, that's that bird. Then I held a parrot. Honestly, this place is great. I can't recommend it highly enough. Then we went and we found the rabbits and we stroked them and we also got to feed them. And they were like some really big, fluffy, friendly rabbits. I think my favourite part was definitely the sugar glider though.
Every pen you go into, they give you like little snacks to feed the animals. They're also soft, you can pet them, they're really friendly.
Now it's time for the main attraction, the porcupine called Priscilla. I was so excited about this, and then when I got in there, I won't lie to you, she actually kind of terrified me. I was convinced them little prickles were going to get me. Fun fact about Priscilla, she was actually overweight, and we were only allowed to give her one snack each because she was a little greedy gal. And she was also pretty much blind, so she just sniffed out the snacks.
We're back at the car. I'm just going to quickly summarise my experience, and I don't like to oversell things, but this was great. If you like petting animals, particularly different animals that you might not have pet before, you should come here. So we just stopped off, had a little bit of lunch. We are heading to Meadow Vista Farms. It's like a bee farm where they specialize in different honeys and they do honey wine. So it's like sweet wine, I guess. We don't really know, but it looked like fun. Also, they do like charcuterie boards and stuff, so we're probably gonna get something else to eat. It's basically gonna be a day of eating and drinking.
So we've just arrived at Meadow Vista. There's only a couple cars here. It looks beautiful. There's a cute little lawn. So I'm excited to get a little charcuterie board, and a little wine sample and just sit in the sun and just enjoy it really. It's mostly gonna be Brenna doing the wine sampling because I've got to drive, but I'm gonna have a couple little sips. But yeah, let's go try some wine and look at the bees. So once we arrived, we booked in to do our wine tasting, but we had a little bit of time to spare, so we went on the bee tour, which was very short, but very good. Fun fact for you, for years, I used to think that honeybees were actually wasps. I used to think bumblebees were honeybees, so I feel like a lot of people think that too. They look like wasps, but they're not, and it's kind of sad because people kill them. Oh. So we just went on a little self-guided bee tour, very short, but very interesting. Learned quite a lot about bees, drone bees, queen bees, worker bees. We're about to go do a wine tasting. We get to try, I think she said 4 or 5 wines, and it's $10 each. Which is a pretty good deal, I'd say. It was just doing a tasting with someone else, so we did the little tour, and now we're going to go back and do a tasting. There's also a little bistro where you can stop for lunch. So we just did the tasting. It was very interesting. We didn't film any of it because it was literally one-on-one. It was just me and Brian and then them and doing the tasting. Very informative. We learned a lot. We tried so many different kinds and they all tasted so different. So they're not really wines, they're meads. There's actually no grapes in this at all. So it's yeast, sugar and honey, and then it makes booze.
Yeast, water and honey.
Yeast, water and honey, sorry. And yeah, then it makes booze. And it's called mead, and there was different flavours. We tried a mulled one and it tasted so good because we both really like mulled wine. And we also tried, there was one that was like a mojito style. It was like they'd partnered up with someone else, and that was really good too, but like super sweet. But yeah, all round absolutely delicious. Would recommend.
So now we are sitting in the lawn area. We have just ordered a charcuterie board, and I'm excited about it. Look at me.
It's a quail egg, a kiwi strawberry, a chutney, pickled veggies, mustard, cheese, sausage,
salami,
prosciutto.
Homemade crostinis. They look good. They got like sea salt on them. What did you say this was?
That crostini was slightly firmer than expected. As you can see, my teeth are struggling, but it was absolutely delicious. Once we finished there, we got back in the car and we started driving around, and we kept seeing lots of orchards. So next up is a cider tasting.
So we keep driving past all these orchards. There's like thousands and thousands of orchards around here. And I was like, I wonder if they do cider around here, because that's made with apples, right? Turns out we were like 3-minute drive away from a cidery. So we are at Ward Cidery. And as you can see, the big orchard of apples behind me. Also, just going to quickly mention that I don't generally like cider. I've definitely tried cloudy cider and I like that. But in general, I don't really like cider that much. So I'm actually very intrigued to try a load of different ciders. Oh, you can sit outside. Oh, that's cute.
Spoiler alert, Brenna likes cider. Only took her 32 years. Well, 31 years. She's 32 now, but she was 31 then. Anyway, I'm rambling. We went in. We spoke.
I'm 32 now.
Nearly. Can we keep this? Will this work? Anyway, we went in, we spoke to a lovely lady, and she gave us this cider tasting. They had such cool flavours, and it was absolutely delicious. I was a little bit gutted I couldn't like neck all of them, you know, being the designated driver, I was more of a sipper. Then we went to the store and we bought loads.
So we just went into the cider. It's called Ward Cider. I could not recommend that place highly enough. My God. It wasn't just cider. They were all such fun flavours. There was one that was like a kiwi strawberry tea infused cider. We ended up buying some. Brenna, who doesn't like cider, we've come out with 8 cans of cider because that's how bloody good it was. Every single one we tried, we liked. Even the original cider Brenna liked.
So good.
Honestly, if you're here and you like cider, you have to come and try it. The lady was so helpful. She was so lovely. And yeah, all round great experience. I feel like we were a little bit awkward about going into these places. You know, you're like, don't really know what to say and what to do. Everyone's been so nice.
Let me tell you, if cider in the UK tasted like that, I'd be drinking cider winter, summer, all the time. That was so good. But yeah, basically, revelation. I'm 31 years old today, and I've just worked out that I like cider.
I knew you'd like it.
Once we finished at the cidery, we decided to head back to our hotel because it was getting late. We're going to do a wine tasting tomorrow instead, you know. Don't want to drink too much in one day. Anyway, once we were back at the hotel, we got some ice and we bought loads of cider, like I already said. And we decided to go and sit outside on a bench and share one.
The motel we're staying in comes with this little like seating area. It's like a little grassy patch with like benches and stuff on it. So we thought we'd just take ourselves outside in the sunshine and enjoy half a cider each.
We're just going to share one because they're quite strong. Really good. Not sponsored, by the way. I had to pay $45 for 8 cans. It's steep, eh? Delicious though, worth it. We're heading downtown now. It's time for dinner. Neither of us know what we want. It's Brenna's birthday and she gets to choose, but she doesn't know what she fancies. I still feel full from the cheese and meat board, but it's like 6 o'clock, so plan is drive to downtown, find a parking space, and then we've pinned a few places. We're going to walk past and just like peep in and see if anything tickles our pickle, really. Let's go see where we end up.
Neither of us can like settle on a cuisine, but we know we want to eat out, so we're just going to drive downtown, park the car up, walk around, see what we see. Who knows?
It's dinner time. So we got in the car and we drove to the downtown area. We have no idea what we're going to eat. We're just going to go and see what catches our eye. Brenna has done some Googling and has a few places in mind, but we're just going to go and see what they look like. Finding parking was a bit of a nightmare, but we found it.
So we just parked up in the City Park parking lot. Turns out it's free. We've got until 11 or midnight or something and it's completely free. So that was good. We actually went to a parking lot before this and it was $25 for 3 hours. And we were like, oh my God, parking is so expensive. But
They just have it in, you can double check.
But then we found the City Park and it's completely free. So
Yeah,
that's good.
Until 5 p.m. Paid park until 5.
Now that we've got the free parking secured, what a bargain, eh? Forever searching for a bargain. We headed down, we walked along the river for a while, we watched the sunset. Look how beautiful it is. There was people paddleboarding on there. I don't think I'd be brave enough. Too deep and too wavy. I'd be scared of falling in. Not that it would be scary, but you know, wouldn't be for me. I like a still lake. This is where we decided to go for dinner. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, you can read the name if you want to know. You can Google it yourself, I guess, or Brenna can insert it here. Ta-da! We went in and it was kind of like a dive bar. This is definitely our vibe. Look, I'm in a sports bar t-shirt. That's just my vibe. Look how cute it was with all the fairy lights. The decor was really interesting. We didn't know what to eat, so we decided to go for like some snacky bits. Fun fact for you, this was the first time Brenna ever tried poutine. We'd lived in Canada a year at this point and she'd never tried poutine, so that's crazy to me. I'm really enjoying the wall art. I'm watching this back and I'm really liking it. We also got guac and chips. Here it is. Ta-da. That's cheeseburger poutine. And then that was like a hot honey chicken, like bites or something. It's always really awkward watching myself eat. Oh yeah, I liked that. Brenna definitely liked the poutine. I still need to get her to have a regular poutine, you know, without all of the random bits and bobs on, just a classic one. Here's our bill. Brenna had some Coronas. I had some water. That was a bit sad, but you know. Then the sun had fully set and there was some cute little baby birds. And then it's Brenna's birthday, so we went to Dairy Queen.
One small caramel sundae and one medium caramel sundae.
We don't often go to Dairy Queen because we don't have a car. We're rented this one, so caramel sundaes. Bye!